Jig. A jig is a simple lure built around a weighted head molded directly onto a hook. The head pulls the lure towards the bottom where many fish naturally feed. Most jigs are paired with a soft plastic trailer or a skirt made of rubber or silicone strands that pulse in the water. When the angler lifts and drops the rod, the jig hops along the bottom and imitates creatures like crawfish or small bait fish. Because it can be fished slowly and precisely, the jig has become one of the most dependable lures for targeting bass, walleye, and many other freshwater species. Spinnerbait. A spinnerbait is built on a bent wire frame that separates the hook from one or more spinning metal blades. As the lure moves forward, the blades rotate and create flashes of light along with the steady vibration in the water. Behind the hook sits a skirt that expands and contracts as it moves, giving the lure the shape of a small moving baitfish. Spinnerbaits became popular in American bass fishing during the mid-20th century because they can move through weeds and wood with fewer snags. The combination of vibration and flash allows fish to detect the lure even in cloudy water. Crankbait. A crankbait is a hard-bodied lure designed to resemble a small fish. A plastic lip extending from the front forces of the lure to dive and wobble as it's retrieved. The shape of that lip determines how deep the lure travels, from shallow shoreline water to deeper structures below. Inside many crankbaits are small rattles that add some sound to the presentation. The tight wobbling motion suggests an injured baitfish, which often triggers a predator's instinct to strike quickly. Jerkbait. A jerkbait is a slender, hard lure meant to move in sharp, sudden bursts. Instead of being reeled steadily, it is worked with quick twitches of the rod. Each movement causes the lure to dart side to side and then pause. Many jerkbaits are balanced so they suspend in the water during that pause, appearing like a stunned baitfish. The style gained popularity in colder seasons when fish are less likely to chase fast prey but will still attack something that appears vulnerable. Swimbait. A swimbait is designed to imitate the smooth, natural swimming motion of a real fish. Some versions are molded from soft plastic with flexible tails that kick as they move, while others are jointed hard lures that bend through the water. Compared to other lures, the goal here is realism rather than vibration or noise. Large swimbaits are often used by anglers searching for bigger fish, since the lure represents a substantial meal moving slowly through the water. Soft plastic worm. A soft plastic worm is a flexible lure shaped like a long worm or leech. It is usually rigged so the hook sits hidden inside the body, allowing the lure to slide through weeds and brush. The material is soft enough that small rod movements create subtle, lifelike motion, introduced widely in the 1950s. Soft plastic worms changed modern bass fishing because they allowed anglers to fish slowly and quietly in heavy cover where other lures would snag. Creature bait. A creature bait is a soft plastic lure with multiple appendages such as claws, legs, and flapping arms. It does not copy one specific animal but instead resembles several kinds of underwater prey at once. As it moves through the water, each appendage shifts and pulses independently. Anglers often use creature baits when fishing around thick vegetation or submerged wood where fish expect to see crawfish or other bottom creatures moving slowly along the structure. Topwater popper. A topwater popper is a floating lure designed to stay on the surface. The front of the lure has a cupped face that catches water when the rod is twitched. That motion produces a small splash and a popping sound that travels across the surface. The disturbance imitates a struggling insect or baitfish. Fish often strike suddenly and aggressively because the lure appears exposed and easy to catch. Walking bait. A walking bait is a long floating lure built to glide back and forth across the surface in a smooth zigzag pattern. Anglers create this motion by rhythmically twitching the rod while keeping slack in the line. The lure slides side to side as if a wounded baitfish is trying to escape across the water. Because the movement covers a wide area, fish can notice it from a distance and move up from below to investigate. For more informational videos, be sure to like and subscribe. And give me some ideas what you would like to see next.